we do start a little bit of a warming trend, but nothing too hot. Close to 20 here with isolated light snow showers for Martin Luther King Jr. Day on Monday.
Yeah, look at that too. This 18 and 17 will seem really good compared to what we're going to be dealing with.
Indeed, and the models indicate another cold core coming our way next weekend as well.
Let's just deal with what we've got first.
One at a time.
Yeah, please. Thanks, Saj.
You bet.
The longest government shutdown in U.S. history has now entered day 25. President Trump says he's not backing down, and he's calling on Democrats to stop playing politics. Nicole Killian has the latest from the White House.
House Republicans emerged from a White House meeting with President Trump, bashing their Democratic colleagues.
This was supposed to be a bipartisan lunch, but not a single Democrat offered to come here and negotiate how we end this partial shutdown.
Hoping to bypass Speaker Nancy Pelosi, the president invited several moderate House Democrats to the lunch, but none were in attendance.
We want to work with rank-and-file Democrats. Obviously, what we're seeing right now is that Speaker Pelosi has refused to provide a counteroffer.
Earlier, Mr. Trump tweeted, "Why is Nancy Pelosi getting paid when people who are working are not?" President Trump is vowing to keep up the fight until he gets $5.7 billion in funding for the border wall, despite hundreds of thousands of federal workers not getting paid. In a letter to Mr. Trump, several Senate Democrats urged the president to meet with federal workers impacted by the shutdown and called on him to bring it to an end.
The American people suffering the dire consequences of the shutdown can no longer afford to wait for the president to come around.
But Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell says Democrats have a choice to make.
They could stand with common sense, with border experts, with federal workers, or they could continue to remain passive spectators.
Congress is expected to cancel next week's recess if the government is still shut down. Nicole Killian, CBS News, the White House.
The partial government shutdown is also costing Delta Airlines about $25 million in revenue this month as fewer government contractors and employees are traveling. Coming up tonight at 6 o'clock, a Minnesota county is pushing its residents to work more hours in order to afford rent. Hear how the state is being impacted. But first, a new and supposedly easier birth control option is in the works. The details on how to use it and the cost coming up next.
This season, watch Fargo Force Hockey on BTV.
People don't really realize how much of an impact the feet have on the rest of the body. A lot of times people with knee pain, there's really nothing going on with their knee. The issue is actually stemming from the foot. So now we're predisposed to hip pain, low back pain. What I really like about the Good Feet system is that when the foot's placed in the ideal position, everything else up the kinetic chain works better. You have better balance, more energy, you're gonna feel better, and you're not gonna have to spend so much time worrying and thinking about your pain.
See what we can do for you with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Do you wish you could play the lottery from home? You can with Pick and Click with the North Dakota Lottery. With Pick and Click online play, you can play from home or anywhere in North Dakota with our new mobile app, so you'll never miss a drawing again. Play as many games as you want, as often as you want. It's quick, it's easy, it's a game changer. Visit